Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Garrard County High School, the auxiliary gym tonight, as it's comfy and comfortable in here tonight as we get you ready for some live high school basketball. My name is Jeff Jacobs, and I would not want to be anywhere else on a Friday night as we get you ready. Thomas Nelson from Bardstown coming to town to take on the Golden Lions tonight. Should be a great night of basketball. Great to have you along. And I got a couple of guys I know they're happy to be along with us. Jeff Moss, Daniel Hopkins, with all the information you want to know tonight. And I guarantee it, they've got even more info than you need to know tonight. All ready to go. All coming up next here. Thomas Nelson, Garrard County, coming up next on the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Hunt Insurance Agency, Sutton Pharmacy, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, Toyota of Somerset, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place, and that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to Garrard County here on the campus of Garrard County High School. One of the few times we've been able to say that for a basketball game. This is the Golden Lions Sports Network coming to you with KHSA action tonight between the Garrard County Golden Lions and the Thomas Nelson Generals. Glad to have two good friends with us tonight, one for the entire game and one for just a brief moment. But we have Daniel Hopkins, resident historian of Garrard County sports, with us to join in as Caleb is traveling to Georgia. He best be listening. We better get some comments from him on the night so that we know he's paying attention while he's driving down the road. But Caleb's going to the UK-Georgia game tomorrow, and very glad to have Daniel with us tonight. Daniel?
Well, I appreciate you having me. You asked a few weeks ago, and I was tickled to do it. Usually I'm on the opposite side of the floor, running the scoreboard, but we shifted out up into the bleachers tonight. I'm tickled to be here.
And who's this fella sitting beside you there, Daniel?
Yeah, we've got my son Will Hopkins here. He's ready to chip in with a couple of keys to the game here in a few moments as well. So I think he's been practicing with you all for about 5 years. So he's ready to put it into action tonight.
One of the things you don't get to see unless you come to the gym early is the Wild Will pregame show. And will come up as we're setting up, and he did it when we were doing it with on a different channel, and now with Facebook Live and Golden Line Sports Network. Will come up and just kind of get on, help us do our mic check, and give us a little preview. So, Will, this is our first time to go live with this. Are you ready for it?
I don't know. I think I am, but I don't know.
And Will, this week I think it was this week, Will, you were named to the All-Region Middle School football team. Is that correct?
That is correct.
As the center?
Yes.
And we had a number of Garrard County players that were named to that team, and want to congratulate you for this. Will, we're here. This is our Bob Allen Motorball pregame, and we're also doing our Hunt Insurance keys to the game. So, Will, what do you see as the keys to the game for us for Garrard tonight?
First thing that we got to do, we got to take care of the balls. We saw in the first game of, the JV game.
Right.
They kind of turned it over many times, like Thomas Nelson did. I was about to call him Thomas Moore.
Don't call Tom. Will and Daniel go on a lot of trips this time of year, and Thomas Moore out in Western Kentucky, I believe, Northern Kentucky. So we're not playing a college team tonight. I don't know if we want any part of Thomas Moore.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead. And what else are you looking for, Will?
We are looking to establish the low post with Mason Sula, our big center.
Mm-hmm. Looking out at the lineup, and I'll be honest, I haven't seen much of Thomas Nelson, but I'm not surprised to find out that it doesn't appear they have anyone that can physically match up with Sula, because I really don't know that we've met anybody that can. The height and width and the strength combination that you get from Mason Sula. So that should be an advantage for Garrard tonight.
That will be a huge advantage, actually. And for the last home game for this season, and this is going to be the last time that any Garrard County basketball home games. So let's have fun.
We had mentioned before that this is our last home game, 2 away games next week. Then we'll go into districts, which are not played here. But I hadn't thought about it like that, Will. We weren't planning to be here this time last year. We get the new gym fixed, and the floor's looking real good in some of the pictures. So this may be the last varsity basketball game played here for
ever.
Right? It may be. So,
but now we know that we got a new gym coming over right across the street.
Right.
So
right.
we'll be able to go to there, and maybe we could play like a couple games or two here.
Sounds good. Well, look, we thank you for being with us. We need to hear from our sponsors. We do appreciate all our sponsors here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
And can I mention one more thing before we go?
Most definitely. Please go ahead, sir.
I'm on the GMS 6th grade basketball team.
Oh, yeah.
We have made it to the conference finals of the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference. We play B. Michael Caudle out of Richmond at Madison Southern High School.
And that is 9 a.m. tomorrow morning?
Yep.
Is that correct? And then 8th grade is playing, I believe, right now in the semifinals. And I've got a couple people that are hopefully going to text me some updates, so we'll try to update you.
They're playing Estill County at Foley Middle School.
So now tomorrow's game is 9 a.m. at which school?
Madison Southern.
At Madison Southern. So if anybody'd like to attend, like to have a good crowd, if our 8th grade is victorious, they would play, I guess, like the 3rd game tomorrow.
They would play at 12 in noon.
So it'll be a good opportunity to get out and support our team as they advance in conference play. We'll appreciate you adding that. And we appreciate you being with us. Let's take that break to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with you live on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to Garrard County High School here on the Golden Lion Sports Network. Tonight's matchup between the Garrard County Golden Lions and the Thomas Nelson Generals. Daniel Hopkins and Jeff Moss here with you live. Daniel, here
well, I'm
again
glad you did that.
Yeah, well, I got it out of the way for all of it.
I feel better, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Here on the Bob Allen Motor Mall pregame, Daniel, looking kind of records, and again, coming off a big victory against DCA, what are we looking for here tonight?
So I think for Garrard County, coming in at a record of 11-15, you want to just keep the momentum going. You know, you're looking at getting ready to go into district tournament play. You got a big win. You kind of took care of your business the other night. You're waiting on some other things to happen as well. But you've got a game here tonight. You're probably favored pretty heavily. You want to come out, like Will talked about in the pregame, you want to take care of the ball, take care of business, really. You want to put this game, you want to make this game comfortable to me by halftime. The longer you let a team stick around, the tougher it's going to be. Thomas Nelson comes in 2-23 on the season. Just a couple of wins. They beat Pendleton County over Christmas break. They beat a homeschool team. Very young. All sophomores, basically. All freshmen and sophomores. Coming off a team that made the region tournament last year, but really young this year. You know, you wonder sometimes where a team's headspace is. Are they ready to just be done with the season? But it might be, here's a chance to go steal a win to cap kind of a tough year with a good win. So these late season games, a lot of it's mental as much as it is physical.
Right. And again, with players this age, that plays in as well. Is our team with a great KHSAA website and app. Everybody's got access to all the information.
Right.
So, you don't have to listen to what the coach says about the team, which you should, but you can also go in and get your own information. And you look and you see 2-23, and you're like, okay, this is going to be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
And Garrett's had a good year, but I don't know that we're to the point of being able to overlook anybody. So this will be a game, as you said, to keep pace. Tuesday night, DCA and Boyle play at DCA. If we're cheering for Boyle in that game, if Boyle wins, we'll be the 3 seed. If DCA wins, they'll be the 3 seed. So that's what we're kind of looking at, but we can't do anything about that tonight. We take care of what we can take care of. Curious to see if Braden Fugit, who's kind of battling back from that high ankle sprain, how much he plays tonight with everything that's going on. But should be a good evening. And let's take one final break to hear from our sponsors. We'll get our starting lineup going, and we'll be back at you live with action here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Golden Line Sports Network here again on the campus of Garrard County High School in our auxiliary gym for tonight's matchup between the Garrard County Golden Lions and the Thomas Nelson Generals. Daniel, if you could run through our starting lineups, and then we'll be ready for some action.
Thomas Nelson starts 4 guards and a center. Their starters, number 10, a sophomore, Cole Girdley, leading scorer on the team, averaging just over 11 points a game. A freshman, number 11, Cutter Boone. Sophomore, number 20, Cade Boone. Sophomore, number 21, JT Kamek. And starting at center, a sophomore, number 22, Gavin Morgan. He also averages 10.7 points a game, the 2 double-figure scorers. For Garrard County, the starters, Ethan Cooper at guard, Jaden Noe at guard, Braden Fugate at guard, Austin Adams at guard, and Mason Sula at center.
Braden Fugate coming in and starting. First time that he is starting in a couple of weeks with that high ankle sprain. Glad to see him back healthy. And Garrard comes out. Goes the backdoor cut there trying to get to Adams. Thwarted by Cade Boone, and he brings it across for the Generals. I think it's also a key to get off to a good start here. Again, help keep our focus. And Garrard comes out man-to-man. 3 from the corner, no good over the back by number 20, Cade Boone.
I believe that was 10, I believe.
Was that 10?
That was Girdley.
Girdley, okay.
Girdley's, again, their leading scorer on the season, averaging about just over 11 points a game. Had a good look in the corner. A little bit different gym than what you normally see.
And Garrard shows its hand there, goes down low to Sula early. And puts full court pressure. Looks like 2-2-1 press, I believe. Sagged it a little bit. And those out of bounds. Couple of lines on the floor. You know, this again is an auxiliary gym. This is where the gym classes play. So you kind of have to watch. We've talked about it, Berea. There were 3 3-point lines. We don't have that issue now, but you got a volleyballer line or 2 and some other lines out. Adams for 3 from the corner. Knocks it down.
Adams with a big 3. It's always nice to see Austin get off to a good start. Usually the early buckets for him mean a lot more buckets as the game goes along.
Gets his confidence up. Oh, almost with the steal. Down low to Girdley, and Jaden Noe just takes it away from him.
Thought that might be a foul, but I think he just took it right off of his hands.
Fugate for 3, no good. And rebound goes to Boone, Cade Boone. Cade is 20, Cutter is 11. One's freshman, one's a sophomore. Girdley for 3, no good. Rebound Cooper. Gets it up to Fugate, lays it in.
An underrated part of Cooper's game is how well he rebounds. He averages just shy of a double figures in rebounds on the season. Really nice play right there. Fugate leaked out. Cooper was able to hit him for a long pass and layup.
Toyota Somerset timeout will be a 30-second timeout by Thomas Nelson. And so we'll keep it here. It's 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Urban Group scoreboard shows Garrard 7, Thomas Nelson nothing.
A lot to like from the start here for Garrard County. you know, the first play looked like a design play out of the start there. They just didn't really execute it. But then they went straight to Sula. The second play, he kind of muscled his way through, was able to score. Austin Adams with a wide open look. He buries a three. And then Fugate missed the three, but then was able to he didn't let it bother him. He catches the long pass, shoots the layup, 7-0.
Right. And again, Garrett, again, looks like a 2-2-1 press. Thomas Nelson works it around. Thomas Nelson is in Nelson County. They're in a 5-team district, 5th region, 19th district of the state. Oh, almost a steal by Fugate. Tipped by Adams, and No comes up with it, gets it up to Fugate. And another two.
Nice play.
Nice finish by Fugate. Good pass by No, but almost led him under the basket, but Fugate was able to get it up on the right side and score.
Oh, number 22, Gavin Morgan there was he's got the face mask. He was adjusting it and not ready for the pass. Garrard ball, that's what I thought. And they come in with the sub, number 4, Carter Hamilton.
Again, just a very, very youthful team for Thomas Nelson. Everybody's freshmen and sophomores.
Cooper to the rim, no good. Sula tips it out, and Thomas Nelson comes away with it. Fugate cuts it off. Back to Girdley. Garrett pressuring on defense as well. See the crowd kind of divide as that ball comes over. Afraid that one might make it into the bleachers. Garrett just playing straight man here at this point. It's 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Three from the wing, no good. Rebound Cooper. Again, he averages 8, and a nice pass up to Adams. Beats him down court.
Nice play by Adams to catch it, gather himself, go up on the other side. He made what would have been a hard shot. He made it a lot easier just by going on the reverse side. Nice play.
Thomas Nelson takes it across in the middle to Hamilton. Gives it up to Girdley, and Sula just jumps up, just takes it away. I guess technically nice pass out to Fugate again. I guess that technically goes down as a block, but he grabbed it with his elbow. I don't know what.
It was almost a carbon copy of the play Jay No made a minute ago.
Long 3-21 by number 21, JT Hammock, no good. Gets a rebound. First basket there by Cutter Boone. Cuts it 13-2, 4:39 to go in the first quarter. 2-3 zone for Garrett. No look pass by Cooper over to Sula.
Nice catch by Sula. I don't know if he caught it or absorbed it, but either way, made the basket with it.
Go middle to Hamilton. Fakes it, takes it to Sula. Nice layup there by Hamilton. 15-4 on the Irving Group scoreboard, 4:13 to go.
Hamilton, a young man who was not on my roster from seeing Thomas Nelson a couple of weeks ago when they played at Danville.
Another no-look pass to Sula, 17-14.
Nice play by Sula. Nice pass by Cooper. He's had 3 or 4 really nice passes already halfway through the first quarter.
Adams steps in front of Hamilton. Takes it to the rim. No good. Cooper with the rebound. And get a jump ball called. Possession arrow will go to Thomas Nelson. Again, this is first year for Coach Terrence D. Miles for Thomas Nelson. This prior coach was there 2 years, went to the region, had 2 winning years, 2 winning season, 14-6 in the COVID year, and then an 18-13 slate last year. Tip by Fugate to Adams for 2. 19-4, 3:36 to go in the first quarter.
Garrett's done a nice job with this press. It's not necessarily harassing, but they're just cutting off passing lanes and getting right to it.
That blocked there by Sula, but I believe that will be a foul on Jaden No. TJ Burnside, Garrett County native, and it was on Jaden, his first, team first. Ian Alcorn set to enter the lineup for Garrett, along with number 11, Cutter Boone, re-entering the lineup for Thomas Nelson.
So you mentioned the coach Miles came from Murray High School, made the state championship, made the state tournament last year. He was an assistant at Murray. Really solid first region program out in Western Kentucky. And looking to take a Thomas Nelson program that's had fits and starts. They've had some good seasons. They've had some kind of bad seasons as well. And, looking to build on what was left by the previous coach, but clearly not a whole lot of seniority left by them. They got a very young team, so probably a year or two away from being able to make much noise in the 5th region.
Again, first freshmen and sophomores probably. I think maybe one senior showing on the roster that we saw.
On the roster, yeah.
Reminds me a little bit of our Lady Lions there, boys.
A little bit. A little bit.
Cooper for 3. DOE 3. Danville Office Equipment 3. Thanks to Scott Bottoms and his crew. 3-pointer there by Ethan Cooper, 22-4. Back tip by No. Back behind the back pass from Cooper to No. Makes the basket and the foul.
That was a really nice pass by Ethan Cooper. He tipped it, somehow kept the ball right there, kind of flipped it behind his back. Nice catch by No, then to take it and go score. This is exactly what you wanted to see from Garrett County to start the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Focused, into it, executing the way that they're supposed to be executing, putting the game out of hand early.
Right.
And then hopefully you can get into the bench, give some of your kids a little bit of a chance to rest, because they've got a really big week next week with 2 really, I don't want to say important games, but 2 big games against quality opponents.
Agreed. Yep.
Tates Creek on Tuesday, go to West Jessamine on Friday, and then districts.
Yes.
District tournament the next week, and that's a travel turnover by number 11, Cutter Boone. First foul was on Boone as well.
To mention that as well, Tates Creek gave Lincoln County all they wanted a couple of weeks ago, and West Jessamine may be the favorite in the region. I mean, some people are saying. So it'll be a tough week for Garrett next week.
Demarion Boatley is also entered the lineup. I mentioned Ian Alcorn. Demarion comes in, replace, and Ian Alcorn take out Sula and Fugit. Sorry. And nice take to the basket there by Adams.
Terrific pass again from Cooper right out front. Adams doing a great job just filling the lanes, crashing to the basket. He's got 9 points already, looking to get into double digits on this free throw. Again, the earlier the points come for Austin, the better it is for him and the better it is for the team.
Right. Austin nails that. Shoots 52% on the year, only 23 attempts. I was really surprised when I saw that. Austin, I kind of think of a slasher, likes to shoot the 3, but just hadn't gotten to the line a lot this year. Oh, Cooper with the steal. Takes it himself. Nice defense. Gets his rebound. Takes it back up. I believe that'll be on number 22, Gavin Morgan. His first, team's second. 2:28 to go, first quarter. Couple of our, got to go back to my man Elijah Jones, was our first good evening way back early when we came on, and glad to have Elijah with us again. We looked for him. We missed him one game, and I was afraid he was sick or something. He always gives us the first shout out. So
one of the things about this gym and what the situation is presented is there's not a lot of seats, and so people are able to watch at home, but they're not able to come to the game. Each player, I think, gets a certain number of tickets they're allowed to give, and it's pretty full.
It's a good crowd tonight.
It's a really nice crowd.
Mm-hmm. But again, it was a voucher night, so you can't just show up and buy a ticket tonight.
Right.
You had to know somebody. Back in the days before I graduated at the high school, we did graduation in the gym or in the auditorium, and everybody got X number of tickets, and you had to beg, borrow, steal, scalp. Luckily, Ticketmaster wasn't charging fees on it back then, but if they could have figured out a way how to, I'm sure they would have.
Your comparison was way better. I was going to say it was like a speakeasy where you had to have a magic word to get in. Again, that's a little different here.
History teacher coming out of here again. Number 22, Slade Skeens, enters the lineup for Garrett as well. 3-point goal, no good. Rebound, Jaden No. Garrett out and running each time off the miss. Skeens for 3. Long. Rebound, Alcorn tipped loose. Cooper gets it, takes it up. Gets his own rebound. Falls off. Back to Cooper again. No look to Ian. No good. Garrett maintaining possession, and a DOE 3 again. Danville Office Equipment 3 by Ethan Cooper. Minute 32 to go in the first quarter.
Padded the rebounding stats a little bit and then buried a 3. I mean, it's what you got to do.
Moses Malone days. Just kind of go up and do the tip drill, get you 3 rebounds and 2 points, or 3 points in this case. Penetrate in, and that's going to be a travel before the shot. Fugate and number 14, Hunter Caldwell, enter the game for the first time. So Garrett's kind of shown Jaden No, Ethan Cooper come out. Number 42, Eli Allen, enters the game for Thomas Nelson. Garrett's going to move some people in, and that's a good opportunity to do that when you get a 29-point lead in the first quarter.
Skeens and Caldwell, both nice players on the JV team. Skeens a big-time scorer for him. Caldwell kid handles the ball well. But some pretty nice players, young kids for Garrett.
Thomas Nelson kind of comes hot on that as quick as the ball comes across out of the 2-3 zone, but Garrett's able to handle it. Caldwell to Skeens, looking down low to Alcorn. Boatley for three, no good. Tipped, and is that going to be over the back on Thomas Nelson?
Number 42 there, Eli Allen. Nice job by Ian Alcorn. Had him boxed out. Kid really had no option but to shove him.
Fugate comes around, and a long three, no good. Gets his own rebound. Again, long three, or Ian Alcorn tracks a rebound. Long three creates a long rebound there, Daniel. In the lane to Alcorn. Head faking up.
Really nice move by Ian Alcorn there. Under control, a little head fake, gets his guy in the air, makes the basket.
30 seconds to go now in our first quarter. Thomas Nelson brings it across. Nice crossover. Number 22, the center from the corner, no good. Rebound Ian Alcorn. That shot by Gavin Morgan. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Fugate takes it in the lane. Oh, wasn't able to get it. I almost thought he was going to tip that back over his head. Number 21, JT Kamek re-enters the lineup for Thomas Nelson.
9 seconds left. I thought Garrard might hold for one shot. Coach Cooper let him go. Thomas Nelson probably will look to get a shot here before the buzzer.
Drive in, and a block by Stacy. Not sure if that'll go Skeens or Stacy. Caldwell, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right. 3.2 seconds to go in the quarter.
I believe it went to Skeens. Quick story here, Jeff. When Garrett County played over at CU Harrodsburg, they played against Marion County in a comfortable win for the Golden Lions. And Hunter Caldwell, I think he fouled out in about 2 minutes. He had 5 fouls in that game. he was getting his money's worth that night. First point of the game. I know it's only 5, but for Thomas Nelson's leading scorer, it was the first point of the game. So Garrett's defense has done a nice job on him.
And second shot is up, no good. Rebound Skeens. Out to Fugate for long three. Oh, almost. And that looks like a shot he shot a lot in practice. He looked comfortable doing that.
It looked very good from this angle.
Urban Group scoreboard shows Garrett County 35, Thomas Nelson 5. Let's take a moment to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with you with second quarter action here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back to the Golden Lion Sports Network as we begin our second quarter action. Garrard comes out with Boatley, Fugate, Skeens, Alcorn, and Caldwell. Nice pick there. Lazy pass as Girdley picks it off and takes it to the basket. 3-point run by Thomas Nelson makes it 35-7.
Girdley stepped right in front of that one, and Demarion Boatley just stared right at Fugate on the pass. It was an obvious steal coming.
Tipped away there by number 4, Carter Hamilton. Drive by number 20, no good. Foul on Skeens.
I think that'll be 2 on Skeens of the 3 team fouls for Garrett County. Tough situation for kids when you don't get a lot of varsity playing time. You play a lot on the JV, but not in the varsity, and then you get 2 fouls early. And it always stinks to see a kid sort of have to get into foul trouble like that. Coach Cooper's going to stay with him though.
Number 20, Cade Boone, 50% free throw shooter, misses the first on 74 attempts, third most attempts on the team. And both rim out. Skeens tips, and rebound comes down with Gavin Morgan. Skeens getting high pressure. Tips, goes for the steal. Ooh.
Really good defensive effort the whole way around by Slade Skeens there. 35-7 here, Jeff. Was looking, Thomas Nelson only averages about 39 points a game. This is a team that really struggles to find the bucket. But I do think Garrett County's defense has been really solid tonight. Not a lot of easy looks at all for Thomas Nelson.
Come off a double high screen, Boatley. Sitting down good. Stacy, good man-to-man defense principles.
Caldwell.
I'm Zach Stacy. I'm going to have to call him Hunter Caldwell a couple times when he gets in. Drive. Oh, nice play by Alcorn. Pass up to Boatley. Comes back across to Skeens, and that'll stay Garrard ball. We also got a shout-out from our man, Sean Sinkhorn.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, Jeff Jenkins. We didn't have Caleb to do our macho man, Sean. Glad to hear Sean being with us. A lot of people listening. We appreciate you all letting us know that you're out there. 3 from the side, no good. Boatley tracks it down, trapped in the corner. Brings back out to Caldwell. Comes up with it, stays. Good job not walking to Alcorn into the lane. Try to drop off to Boatley and count it. Alcorn a basket, 6:23 to go in the half, and that foul is on JT Kamek, number 21. His third, team fifth. And Ian Alcorn steps to the line, 58% shooter from the free throw line.
Nice little and one there by Ian. Good effort by Ian there to stick with that. That was a lot of ball getting knocked around, but he made a nice job.
What do we call that, Jeff?
I don't know, Jeff. That's what I was just thinking. Bolin wants to call it soup and sandwich, and I don't like that. And then Ian's dad gave us the good one.
What was it?
But I can't remember what it was. The bump in the basket? I don't know. It's not soup and salad or soup and sandwich.
I guess we'll have to go with soup and sandwich.
No, we can't. I hate soup and sandwich. I really like what Pat gave us. It wasn't the Pepsi and the bump. That was somebody else. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm letting us down. I'm letting us down. It was really good.
It was good.
Trust me, listeners, it was really good. But
the foul there on Boatley. Garrett's got a little sloppy with the ball right here. Of course, you're kind of into your second string at this point. Kids looking to get the ball up the floor. You don't fault them for that at all. But Garrett needs to kind of control it just a little bit better, take care of the ball a little bit better, and not so many just bad turnovers.
Right. Make the easy play.
Exactly.
Right. Noah Edlin enters the game for Thomas Nelson. A make there as both free throws are made by Thomas Nelson. 5:56 to go in the half. Urban Group scoreboard shows 38-9 Garrard. Fugate back around. Caldwell back to Fugate. Boatley with the rebound, takes it up strong. Nice job there by Noodle.
Nice rebound and put back. Good to see Fugate playing here tonight. He's played a lot in the district games of late, but he's nursing that ankle injury. Looks like Coach Cooper's trying to give him more minutes tonight in a game that he could get a little more comfortable with. Moving a lot better tonight.
Doesn't show the kind of gimpiness that he showed, especially in the Danville game, and played some good quality minutes at DCA too. Long rebound back to Thomas Nelson. Skeens chases in the corner. Oh, nice layup. No good. Skeens with the rebound. No, didn't. Tried to just dribble. Didn't control it. Tried to just take it on the dribble instead of catching and then dribble. And a drive there missed. Fugate and Girdley go down in a pile. Skeens fakes the three. Drives. No good. Noodle says, I'll take that. DeMarion misses and taken away from Ian Alcorn.
Just a sloppy trip right there for Garrett.
Yeah. And again, Thomas Nelson is being really active with their hands. They're crashing on those zones, and we're trying to make a lot of inside passes that are kind of playing into Thomas Nelson's hands a little. 2-3 zone. And I'm sure Coach doesn't want them just standing around the outside, Jack. It looks like we're going to have Sula, Adams, No, and Cooper entering the lineup. And Ian Alcorn's going to stay to make our 5. 4:21 to go in the half. Got some real good comments here regarding Will.
Yeah,
and appreciate him joining in. Some of them, there's a little nepotism, but some of them it's not. There's some.
He does a great job, yeah.
Nicole Norris joins in a lot. We appreciate Nicole. She says, let's go GC. Good luck tomorrow to the 6th grade basketball team from the Garrard Middle School football page.
Yes.
Appreciate to hear that.
So Garrett kind of steps into the 1-and-1 right here. Alcorn's going to shoot 1 plus the bonus. First chance for a score. It's been a minute since the Golden Lions have put a bucket in. And he missed it.
It's as you said, scoring slow, but now we've got, with the lineup in, you would think that would pick up some. Nice steal by Ian Alcorn. Takes it to the basket.
Nice shot. Really nice play.
Timeout, and that will be a full. Urban Group scoreboard shows 3:59 to go in the half. Garrett County leads Thomas Nelson 42-9. Let's take a moment to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back with you live on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back on the Golden Lion Sports Network. 3:59 to go in the half. I appreciate Chris Whitworth, who is at the 8th grade game, giving us some updates. Looks like Estill is up 46-24 at the end of the third in that matchup, and we'll keep an eye on that one. That, again, is the Commonwealth Conference semifinals. And winner of that game will play Madison Middle in the finals, and our 6th grade team will be playing B. Michael Caudle in the final tomorrow. Garrett again, Alcorn, Adams, Sula, No, and Cooper. And Alcorn with another steal from Girdley. Takes it to the basket, and Ian. Good job there by Ian as he's harassing the ball holder.
Stole that ball through the kid's legs. I think he almost reached through.
Pass behind. A little bit of miscommunication by the Generals.
Almost to the band room.
It gets out in that hallway. It'll go. Yeah. Ethan Cooper brings it across. Nice no-look to Ian.
Nice play.
So we said in the pregame show, establish the post with Sula. Oddly, we've established the post, but with Alcorn instead tonight.
That's right. So. That's right. And when Ian came in, he took Sula. So now you know that's kind of our.
But I mean, I saw Sula's three-pointer the other night, so he may be he's a little range extended now.
Rebound by Alcorn again. Garrett off and running off of the defensive rebound. No into the lane. Over to Adams. Nice three. DOE three by Austin Adams.
Dangle, you called it early about getting them involved early.
Yeah, 13,
had a big night.
13 points already. Terrific start.
2:37 to go in the half. Girdley again hounded by Alcorn. Over to Morgan. And Thomas Nelson's going to be patient. Coach wants to run a set. No good. Rebound, no. Long pass again up to Adams. Back across, tipped. Sula comes up with it. And Jaden Ofer, and they call a travel. A little bit of a foot shuffle there, I think.
A little bit there. Kind of stepped into it just a bit. That was he is a missing shot anyway, but it was maybe a little deep for him right there as well.
Madison Lee is watching, according to my phone. We appreciate Maddie Lee for Maddie Lay. I've said it wrong again. See, I'm just getting everybody's name, but
that's all right.
I want to continue our prayers for Team Maddie and her recovery, but glad she's listening tonight.
Absolutely.
Alcorn extending pressure out, 1:51 to go in the half. Girdley guarded by Cooper. Block and kind of took it up and in. Did he get hit in the face?
He kind of got under Ethan's sort of underarm almost, and he may have caught him. Ethan closed out on him as he came underneath him, and he took a little shot. Looks like he's almost holding his neck. He kind of stoved him up a little bit. I'm surprised that wasn't a shooting foul.
Yeah, I am too. And Cutter Boone comes in.
I think
giving the coach a warning, I believe.
I think that's what Thomas Nelson's coach is arguing. Not that he got fouled. He absolutely got fouled, but I think he's saying he was going up.
No, going up, yeah.
They called it on the floor.
Tip, and Adams tried to, didn't get there, and it's a good thing, as that makes it Garrard County ball.
Nobody touched it, did they? Well, somebody touched it. If they did, he wouldn't be inbounded it on the side right there. But we'll split hairs later.
Yeah. Garrett's trainer, Allie Shank is attending to, and she's done a wonderful job, both football, boys, girls, basketball, soccer. She's all-purpose, and we really appreciate her.
Absolutely.
And she was working on Slade Skeens there a minute ago on his knee, and now is kind of tending to Cole Girdley, and she'll be around for softball and baseball with spring. And I believe we're going to have here at the half, stay tuned, as we will hope to hear from T. Ellis as Garrard County baseball getting ready for spring sports here in a few weeks to begin. Well, I guess to really pick up, they've started. But basket there by Thomas Nelson.
Cutter Boone on that, a nice little runner in the lane. Nice play.
No for three. And where'd that travel? 1:01 to go in the half, 49-11 Garrard. Daniel, will have, well, assuming we get this margin in the second half, we'll start the second half with a continuous clock.
So provided it's 35, yeah. Once it starts a running clock, it stays that way no matter what happens.
But you can't do it in the first half, right? It has to be in the second half.
Not in basketball. Football you can, but not in basketball.
All right. And Garrard slows it down. Cooper for three. Rims out. Alcorn another rebound and put back.
Ian is working on a double-double. He's got every rebound, and he's already got 15 points.
Yeah, he's had a nice game.
Right. Nice game for the two seniors. And Cooper steals. Thought he might want to try to dunk that the way he was kind of getting his feet, but I'm glad he didn't. Never know how the other players are going to react to that, and it was going to be contested. So
now, I was always reluctant to dunk on those fast breaks myself, and it's probably a smart move.
Three off the side, no good. Adams, 20 seconds to go in the half. Adams takes it to the basket, reverse layup. Everybody for Garrard wants it. Sula comes out with it, surprisingly.
That might be a jump ball.
That's going to be a jump ball.
Garrard has had two or three of those. I mean, I know it's a blowout. That's not the point. But Garrard has had two or three where they've missed little easy layups that have led to jump balls or led to turnovers or led to fouls. Then, it doesn't matter tonight, but in the game, you want to put that first one in, because how many times do you see a foul? Somebody gets a third foul.
Right.
Just on a missed layup.
11 seconds to go till the half. Kathy Denham says, go GC. We appreciate Kathy listening in tonight. Three from the corner, and that'll count by number 11, Cutter Boone. Halftime score on the Irvin Group scoreboard shows Garrard County 53, Thomas Nelson 14. We're going to take a break and hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back with more action in the half and thereafter. So appreciate you all listening. Everybody stay tuned here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Golden Line Sports Network. We're here at the half of the Garrard County Thomas Nelson game. Urban Group scoreboard shows Garrard 53, Thomas Nelson 14. And today at halftime, we are pleased to have with us Mr. T. Ellis, the head coach of the Garrard County High School baseball team. As we get ready for district tournament, thoughts begin to turn to our spring sports. T, appreciate you being with us tonight.
Oh, thanks for having me.
As you get ready for the season, what are you looking for? What are your thoughts on our squad going into this season?
Yeah, I really like what we have coming back. Last year we lost 2 seniors. We'll miss them, but we have a lot of experience coming back that I think we're ready to get going and see what we can do.
See what to do.
Well, so you talk about losing a couple. Who do you have back, like seniors, guys you expect to take a leadership role this year?
Yeah, we have several seniors that have returning roles for us this year. They gained that experience last year, so we have seniors that return that got a lot of playing time. We got sophomores. We also have several juniors that got quite a bit of playing time last year. But some of the seniors returning that got playing time last year are Mason Reynolds. He's played for us all 4 years, in varsity. Caden F, he's another one. Nate Purdue, and then we have several seniors.
And this being your 4th year, right? 4th year with the Garrard squad.
Yes.
So these kids, some of these kids, and I know everybody doesn't play every year, you've had all their high school career, right? From freshman all the way through. So it's kind of exciting to see, as you know, you're not necessarily having to teach your way of doing things. Your way is now the way for everybody, and they don't have anything to compare that to. So.
We just we mentioned that at practice the other day. I was talking to my assistants that, we were going over double cuts. When I first took over, it was something that, some of the terminology we used was a lot different, and now it just a lot of the upperclassmen lead those drills when we're doing that, and it just flows a lot better. When you're here for 4 years, it's you've established what you want, and your upperclassmen can help lead things for you.
Yeah. In high school baseball, every level of baseball, it starts on the mound. Yeah. Where do you think you stand with pitching this year? Who do you expect to be number 1s, 2s, 3s, those kind of guys?
Yeah, we had some injuries last year that kind of hurt us on the mound, and everywhere really. But Merrick Graham, though, I think he's our clear number 1. He's throwing the ball well. He's coming back from an injury. He got hurt middle of the year last year. And then Tavian F, he throws the ball really well for us. Caden F, Mason Reynolds, Logan Quinn, he's battling through a little injury right now. Houston Cloud, I'm looking for him to step up and have a big year for us on the mound and in the field. But yeah, we have several pitchers that looking forward to seeing them, what they can do.
45th district, just like in basketball, baseball is always good. But some change this year. Paul Morris, who had been at Danville for 20 years or whatever, no longer there. Where do you think the district stands up? You think about Bull, always good. Danville, always good. Mobbs over at Lincoln does a good job. Like, what do you think the district looks like this year?
I think it's very gettable. I think we have a good shot at it. Of course, Bull, they're still returning a lot, and Danville, they are, they're still going to be competitive. I know they lost several guys, several D1 athletes over the past 2 years, but they still have guys that are, that have been in that program a long time and are going to do well for them. And then Lincoln County, that's always a competitive game with us. So it's really wide open, but I think we have a good shot.
Just real quick, DCA doesn't play baseball, right?
No,
they have a basketball, but not baseball.
Well, hey, Coach, we appreciate you taking time out to be with us tonight and kind of give us that preview. We'll have one more week of regular season for boys and girls. Then we'll have our district tournaments, hopefully regional tournaments for each. But it's as the weather, we hit 70 this week, and it gets me thinking about baseball, thinking about softball, and we know that's just around the corner. We appreciate you coming in and joining us with us, and we wish you good luck and looking forward to watching you out on the field.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
And let's take another moment to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with you live here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Basketball. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Golden Line Sports Network. Halftime on the Urban Group scoreboard shows Garrard 53, Thomas Nelson 14. So with that margin, we will start the second half with a running clock. Clock will stop for free throws once they're lined up, injuries, and timeouts, I believe. Is that right, Daniel?
That is correct. That is correct. We talked about this a little bit in the first half. In high school football, that it's a 36-point running clock as soon as you hit 36. If you get it with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, it starts. Basketball, it doesn't start until the second half. It's not a big deal in basketball because, for the most part, in basketball, the clock runs the whole time anyway.
Right.
Bigger deal in football. Of course, injuries and some things like that. But this was implemented, 8 or 10 years ago in basketball, and it's a good move.
Yeah. Fugit, Cooper, no. Sula, Adams, no from the side. Start the second half. Austin Adams goes and claims a rebound, brings it back around. Oh, nice no look down low to no, and he's fouled by number 20, K. Boone.
Boone with his second foul, I believe, there on the night.
Jaden will step to the line. 58% shooter on 36 attempts coming into tonight.
It's tough, guys. It's part of the game here. You're up big. You've got your starters in. You kind of want to get them ready for district play, keep the momentum going. But when do you pull them? When do you take them out, let them rest, and when do you do that?
I thought the way that Coach Cooper handled it in the first half was right. He got out, pushed out to a 20, 25-point lead, filtered some JV guys in, brought the varsity back. To me, I think you go 3 solid minutes right here. Just see where you stand and then go from there.
Right, yeah. And it's again, the margin's no doubt at this point. You definitely don't want any injuries. Sula with the block up top. Adams in transition. And nice lay-in.
Really nice finger roll.
Austin's had a nice game.
He has had a nice game. He went the whole way there, but I was going to say Garrett has been very unselfish tonight. A lot of good open court passes. Right there didn't really afford itself that, and Adams did a nice job finishing it.
Sula Garden the leading scorer. Good job there by Girdley pulling up for that too.
Girdley has 7 on the night, but you can tell he's been the focus for Garrett.
You got no good. No, tried to take it right back up, and number 22, Gavin Morgan, got hurt. I'm not really sure. I thought he fouled on the putback, but he's adjusting his mask. I don't know if something got turned there. Number 4, Carter Hamilton will re-enter.
Morgan is their second leading scorer, averages just over 10 points a game on the season. But we saw him when he came out, he had that mask on. No idea what the injury is, but he stepped out a couple of times. You can tell that mask is he's not real comfortable with either the mask or with his injury one.
Looking over on the girls' side, when Kiana Childers came out, now I don't see her that it bothers her at all, but it takes a couple of games, I think, to get used to that.
I think you're right.
Girdley takes it in, knocked away, tracks it down. Back in the corner to Girdley. No good. Sula with the rebound. Looks long to Fugate. Misses the lay-in. No. Pulls it off. Nice floater.
You know, Noah's missed a couple of three-pointers this evening, but I think that right there is Jaden's best aspect, his ability to go to the basket, those little floaters, the little pull-up jumpers. I think that's what he does best, better than three-point shooting.
The Emmanuel Quickly shot.
A little bit, yes. That's a good comparison.
Austin Adams in transition. Fugate fakes the 3 in the lane. Nice lay-in.
That's a move I don't believe Fugate could have made 2 weeks ago. I think you're seeing him getting better on that ankle every night.
5.5 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Step back 3 for number 21, no good. Missed there by JT Kamek, and a little deep. Good look, good thought. Just run out of room.
Garrett County cheerleader Emily McNally in the line of fire right there. Not a whole lot of wiggle room back there in the short gym here, too.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Final score, didn't get a score, but Garrard was defeated tonight on the middle school side, the 8th grade team. So they're in a very, very good season, as you mentioned off the record. All 3 6th, 7th, 8th grade teams with winning records this year at the middle school level. And a charge on Cooper. So tomorrow, 9 a.m., the 6th grade, Garrett 6th grade will play B. Michael Caudle in the finals of the conference tournament.
At Madison Southern High School, yeah. Garrett Middle defeated Madison Middle the other night, 66-31 in the semifinals. Grant Whitworth, 8 three-pointers on the night. Just a really impressive performance by Garrett. They've played Caudle twice this year. Lost once in a close game, once by about 15. So it'll be interesting to see. It's been a tough matchup. There's some awkwardness to the matchup, but hopefully Garrett County's got a good game plan and they can go win that championship tomorrow. Good year for the 6th grade team, though. 27-4 on the season.
Nice.
Yes,
sir. And 2 of the 4 losses to Caudle.
Lost twice to Caudle, lost at Jackson County, and were defeated at the state tournament by South Laurel.
And Austin Adams with a foul. Just a little push in the back on the cut. Ian Alcorn enters the lineup for Mason Sula. 3:41 to go, and that is foul on the floor. So
I think the foul was on Adams.
Yeah.
You said a little push in the back, and I think he pushed him as he was cutting to the basket. It actually was before the shot on that. been a couple of hard to tell if it was shooting or on the floor situations tonight.
Gurley on the drive. No good. Alcorn goes in, claims the rebound. Cooper pulls up. DOE 3 for Ethan Cooper, and somebody lost a shoe.
I believe Girdley, when he went up for the layup, he came out of his shoe.
Yeah.
He ran the rest of the floor, but
this is horse country. You go throwing shoes in horse country.
That's right.
And Thomas Nelson will bring it in. It looks like we've shot past that 3-minute mark. Boatley is set to come in.
Brought Alcorn in. Boatley's looks like he's maybe kind of piecing them in one at a time.
Right. Basket by Cade Boone. 66-22, 48 to go in the third quarter. I was waiting for Alcorn to cut. Fugate for 3, no good. Good rebound there by Thomas Nelson. Drive by Boone, and Austin Adams went for the block, got him on the arm. That, I think, will be I hope it's a shooting foul because their coach may burst an aneurysm if it's them. Number 20, Cade Boone, steps the line, shoots 50% on 74 attempts. He's been coming into tonight. And we're shooting 2.
Trying to get a sub in, but we're going to shoot 2.
Yeah. Again, clock stopped at this time. 2:16 to go in the third on the Urban Group scoreboard. Rims off.
Noodle Boatley coming in. He'll replace Fugate. I would say that's it for Fugate tonight. I think a really good performance by him. The best he's looked really since he came back. I know he's played well, played hard in the district games, but I think he looked good playing tonight. That's got to be encouraging with going into the district tournament in a couple weeks.
Right, I agree. Jaden No, the wing, no good. Good line. We had a great line on that, just a little short. And turns it around, and that'll be a foul on, that's Cade Boone that gets fouled by Jaden No. Tara No says Morgan No checks in to say hey to Jeff and go Steelers. She's one of the smarter kids at Paint Lick as picking NFL teams, that Morgan No. So
she's had plenty of time to be thinking about what to say since the Steelers have been eliminated for almost months now. So
Daniel, give me a Super Bowl pick.
A Super Bowl pick. I hope they all have fun. I will say, it's honestly, I don't have a real pick. I think they're both good.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have a favorite or not. They've both won it recently. I'll pick the Chiefs, we'll say.
Yeah, that's true. Both of them having been there not too long ago. Cooper with the miss off the side. I have teams, once my team gets beat out, that I cheer against. And both of them got taken care of. I cheer against the Niners. I cheer against the Bengals.
And I work right next door to your son, and he cheers against the Bengals pretty hard, too.
Yeah.
So
oh, yeah.
We've heard a lot of that.
Yeah.
I cheer for the Bears, so we're usually done by Labor Day. So.
Oh, that's over the back. Girdley takes Alcorn down, and Alcorn said, look, I told you I was going to get this ball. Kind of reminiscent of some of the Oscar Sheboy, where the whistle blows and nobody's letting go of the ball.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping rebound numbers over here, but that's a lot of rebounds tonight for Ian Alcorn, and he's already in double figures in scoring with 13 points. Really good night for Ian.
Great night, yep.
Ooh, Austin, nice pass down low, tipped away. Boatley saves it. Adams for 3. Cooper with the rebound. Oh, and number 10 is Girdley is going at it with some fire. That will put Cooper to the line, and clock stops with 30.4 seconds. As Cooper will shoot 2. Short on the first one. Aaron Klusner says something I don't know what it says. I don't know what that means, so I'm just not going to repeat it.
Okay.
Yeah. Something, I don't know. I don't even think it's spelled right. I'm not sure. I'll just leave it alone. I think Aaron and Charlie are with Caleb and Jake as they're traveling down. So,
that explains.
Everybody's going to Athens.
That's right.
Can we see a dunk?
And no. Wanted to. 69-22, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nice little curl, 3 from the side. By number 21, JT Kamek.
His first bucket of the night at 3. He's took several shots. He's got a really nice looking shot. That's his first bank.
End of the third quarter. Urban Group scoreboard shows Garrard County 69, Thomas Nelson 25. And we're going to hear from our sponsors once again, and then we'll be back with you to finish up our fourth quarter here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back on the Golden Lion Sports Network here from the campus of Garrard County High School. One few times we've been able to say that. Another 3 there by JT Kamek, back-to-back 3s. Urban Group scoreboard now shows Garrard 69, Garrard 71. Thomas Nelson 28 as we start our fourth quarter. Garrard did have one sub during the break as Jay Moore enters the lineup, junior for Garrard. And glad to see him get some clock. Mason Seagraves looks like Garrard may kind of empty the bench a little after we get in. Pass down low to Moore. Strong and tough to Adams. Nice. No look to Sula.
Really nice play there by Adams. Found Sula. Sula went straight up with it. Nice play all around.
Hamilton for 3 straight away. No good. Rebound long. And Cooper tips it out. Number 4, Mason Seagraves enters the game for Garrard, and Sula comes out. You probably think that's probably going to be it for Sula.
Probably so. Good, a really nice night for Sula. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 points, I believe.
And 1 there for Cade Boone. I don't guess we have to say it as much when the other team does it, but I'm really disappointed in myself that I can't remember. We're hoping to do a good possibility. We'll be doing a district game and watch the Facebook feed for that, and I will get it right when we get back for the Facebook feed. I'll get it figured out by then.
Gotcha.
I apologize. Make there again for number 20, Cade Boone, 73-30. 30? I thought that was 31. He made the free throw, didn't he? But I don't know. I'm not going to squat.
I got 31.
I trust the guys we got over there. Austin Adams with the head fake. Sean's kind of looking and asking, so I think he's wondering the same thing we're wondering. Yep. And Shelby, DOE 3, another Danville Office Equipment 3 there by Ethan Cooper. 76. It is showing 76-31. Shelby Roy, as we call him, will keep him straight over there on the side.
That's right.
Kamek for another 3, no good that time. Rebound to Adams. Brings it into into transition, and number 1, Noah Edlin there to help up.
Nice bit of sportsmanship. I think he stepped on his foot there as Adams was going.
Nothing intentional at all.
I don't know if Trey Grubbs is coming in or if we just ran out of seats on the bench because he's been sitting there beside the table forever. So
number 21, Trey Grubbs enters for Ethan Cooper.
Grubbs a nice little freshman for Garrard County. Has had a nice year on the freshman team and in JV as well.
Ian Alcorn splits the top of the 2-3. Grubbs comes up with it. Nice way to take it up quick and strong. No hesitation. Ball out of bounds to Thomas Nelson, but a nice play there. 5:10 to go in the game. Thomas Nelson has subbed somewhat. I really don't know that there's anybody that's not wearing sweatpants on the bench that hasn't been in at some point. So,
well, when you're so young, it's kind of like you're trading one for the other.
And that was Girdley driving on Grubbs. That'll be Grubbs' first, team 6th. And that's on the floor, so won't stop. Next shot, Thomas Nelson next foul, Thomas Nelson will be in the bonus. And there it was.
There it is.
That's going to be Trey again,
There's
I believe.
2 on Grubbs. This should send Girdley to the line for 1 and 1.
Number 15, Colin No, set to enter the lineup for Garrett, as this will be 1 in the bonus, and Austin Adams, senior, comes out.
Colin No, a twin, along with his twin brother Aiden No, both freshmen, both nice players again on the freshman team. See a very little bit of varsity action, but you expect to see more of them going forward. Their father, Michael, great player here several years back. He's the coach of the 8th grade team that's playing tonight. So.
With another sibling, correct?
He's a 7th grader.
7th grader.
He's a 7th grader, yes. Okay. Gavin.
Number 10, Cole Girdley makes the first. Caleb finally checks in. Now we got him watching.
Must have got to the hotel.
Finally.
Go GC, great broadcast tonight. So appreciate that from Caleb. Jay Moore brings it across. So we've got Seagraves, No, Grubbs. No turns and fires. Good rebound by Seagraves. Oh, taken away there by number 20, Cade Boone. Jay Moore checks him, he spins, and a travel. Good defense.
Jay Moore showing a few of his soccer skills. He's a kind of a powerful defender on the soccer team, and he showed it right there. Bodied him a little bit. So let's just play on.
That's right. That's right.
No cards issued.
I'm used to this. I try to go fire on the top of the 2-3. Ian Alcorn takes it to the basket and in.
Moore has, we mentioned Jabe a minute ago, this is his first year playing, I think maybe since middle school. He's been a nice little player on the JV team, and there may be some minutes for him next year when Garrett loses several of these seniors.
I think Jabe is the only junior showing on the roster for Garrett.
I believe you're right.
So we've got a number of seniors, and then we drop back to some freshmen and sophomores. Boatley, No, Fugate are being our sophomores, and then so this freshman sophomore class, and then again middle school looking up as well. Alcorn says, look, I'm going to score. Takes it No with a nice crash, rebound, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. 3:03 and counting left in the game. And I thought Garrett had one to go in, but pulled back, and now number 34, Aiden No, comes in for Ian Alcorn. Another senior. Again, last home game for Sula, Cooper, Adams, and Alcorn. Pass down low to Grubbs. Nice cut.
Colin No is putting a solid effort on the boards right here. He didn't get that one, but he's working really hard.
And one there with the foul on Moore. 78-37, 2:27 to go. Again, clock still winds down until everybody gets lined up. First foul on Moore.
I like what Coach Cooper did right there. He gave each of the seniors kind of their own. He didn't take them all out in bulk, but sort of one right after another. Nice job by him there.
Grubbs brings it across. Grubbs, Moore, No, and Seagraves in the lineup for Garrett. And again, this is what we'll be looking at in the future. Good opportunity for them to get. And again, as we said, maybe we don't know if there'll be how many more high school games will be played in this gym. So it's kind of nice to get that opportunity.
You know, it's been really nice. I don't know if people at home have seen it, but there's some pictures floating around. New floor is down. Paint is, I think, almost got everything painted. I was talking to Coach Cooper before the game started. He said there's a settling process of a couple of weeks, so unrealistic to be able to play a tournament or any more games there. But this gym has worked out pretty nice. We've had some games that we've been able to play here against opponents from farther away that aren't going to bring as big of a crowd. And then I know you all have already said it on the broadcast already, but thank you to Berea College for being able to provide just a wonderful arena and experience for the kids over there as well.
All things considering, it was a pretty good season considering you lost your home floor. We really were fortunate, I think, in many ways.
And we always want to thank David Hoskins as our AD, who was
throwing a definite curveball this winter.
After 2 years ago, Seagraves for three from the side, no good. Rebound to Moore. Off to No. No good. Oh, Seagraves misses the rebound, and Thomas Nelson coming the other way. But everybody, all the ADs got thrown a curveball in the COVID year.
Yes.
And he was able to, I felt like did as good as anybody in that. And then this year getting the curveball and what he was able to make out of
Absolutely.
it. Again, kind of making lemonade. We hate that it happened, but did a wonderful job with it. We do thank Berea College for all the help they've given.
And played one night at Harrodsburg, at campus at Senior Harrodsburg as well.
One of the things I like about this gym is, and you can't see it at night, but there's glass on two ends. Kind of reminds me of no for three again. Oh, DOE 3, no good. Grubbs tips it, and that'll be a foul. 10th team foul. That'll put them in the double bonus. But if you play like an afternoon game or a morning game, there's light that comes in from the side, and I think it's
a little Hinkle Fieldhouse.
Yeah, definitely, and it's pretty neat.
I'll tell a story real quick. I think the statute of limitations has ran out. Okay. Will and I were in Indiana a couple of years ago. We went into Hinkle Fieldhouse. It was the door was open. We'll put it that way. We went in. We went around to the top, looked in, got to see they were having practice. We got some stern looks. I heard some people coming up from behind. We eased around out of the way, and we left.
And then a dead run all the way to the vehicle.
We did.
What a neat place.
We've been to Hinkle. Mary and I went to an actual game, but Will and I went as borderline criminals. So it's still fun, though.
58.8 left on the clock, 78-42. Michael Noe is watching us now, finishing up that after coaching that, so getting to see his guys, two of his sons in the game. Good drive by Seagraves. That'll be a foul. Unfortunately, that
just six
team foul, so we won't get to shoot, and that'll run our clock down. So
Garrett kind of hustles up to try and throw it in. Might have a chance for a couple of shots here.
Grubbs on the cut, fires the three. Oh,
everything from here has looked good. I'll say that.
Yeah. 23 seconds. A three-pointer by number 4 Hamilton. Moore comes off, tips. Grubbs comes up with it. A lot of side, kind of a good rangy shoulders on him and a nice length on Grubbs. 3 seconds and the steal. Oh, he decides not to. Aiden O comes off with that rebound.
His dad would have shot that. Michael would have took that shot right there.
Well, I would have taken that. I'll be honest with you. At this point in the game, I'd have. So our Urban Group scoreboard shows a final score of Garrett 78, Thomas Nelson 42. Again, in the set, a lot of subbing in the fourth quarter, some in the third quarter, and the margin was decided early. Daniel, as we look to our Whitaker Bank player of the game, what are we thinking tonight? A number of good appearances, but
really hard to find anybody that played poorly. You can't really say that at all. Everybody played well. I think Austin Adams and Ian Alcorn both played terrific. We talked about in the pregame show about how the team seems to go, if Austin gets off to a good start, the team plays well. He plays well, the team plays well. I think we saw that tonight. He came out and had 10 points in the first quarter, and the tone was already established. Right. And so I think the Whitaker Bank player of the game has to be Austin Adams.
And I agree. And we've talked about it kind of early, just in just kind of small talk, that Garrard is kind of a team that you kind of look at your averages, and for the most part, that's what we get. But if you get somebody that scores 8 or 10 over their average, it really makes an impact because of the steadiness that we have. So, like you said, Austin Adams coming out tonight. Ian Alcorn played a really good game too. I kind of wish we were able to see rebound and assist numbers for both of them because they were good. But I agree. We've given it to Ian at a prior game, and I agree with Austin Adams being the Whitaker Bank player of the game. Jeff, anything else? Again, hopefully this will not be our last broadcast. Details will be.
Yeah, we may have one more big district game in us, so we'll see how things played out. But great effort tonight. This is what you want to do the last couple weeks of the season. Couple big games. Dangle mentioned it next week. I'd like to see them play strong, obviously, go into the tournament with a lot of confidence. Great night here at home.
And I agree. We appreciate everyone listening tonight. Tune in. Please like us on Facebook on the Golden Line Sports Network. That's where you'll be able to see the update. District schedule's not been released because, again, it'll be Tuesday night before we know who's playing who, on the boys' side at least, and a couple more games to go there. So we will we'll get that information. We'll get that out to you, and we appreciate everybody listening in. Appreciate Wild Will Hopkins. I did it again. Started
That's
the
my
evening.
fault.
Nice sandwich. I started
Thank you,
it.
Daniel, for coming in tonight. We appreciate you.
We appreciate Will being with us pregame, T. Ellis being at the half, and I appreciate my good friend Daniel Hopkins being here and giving us some good info tonight.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Good, like Jeff said, a good performance by the team. Exactly what you want to see in a very winnable game to come out. Now you just kind of wait and see. You got to see what happens with Boyle and DCA. If it happens to be Boyle in the first game, we played them twice. We lost by 1 point and lost by 3 points.
Right.
If it happens to be Danville, we had a bad performance against them. We had a really good performance against them. But you just don't know.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see. It's been a great district this season. It's really been a good region. I think the region from 1 to about 12 has really all solid teams, and I think the 45th district tournament is going to be a lot of fun.
And it will be played at Lincoln County High School. So
had to flip. Should have been at Garrard. It'll be at Garrard next year.
And so that'll be good and close. The boys region will also be at Lincoln County High School, so we'll keep an eye out for that. So again, appreciate everyone listening. Everybody be careful, drive safe, and we will see you in our next broadcast. Thanks everyone for listening to the Golden Line Sports Network.